Good Saturday morning, folks. My mentor Dave and I are at the Submarine Nautilus Museum. This is the outside of the museum. That's one long, big submarine. It's a beautiful Saturday, cool morning here. I haven't been here in a long time. I used to come here when I was little, a long time ago. That's a big fan on the back. Look at the size of that fan. That's big, huh? That's pretty neat. That's nice. Okay, now we're inside the submarine now. It's pretty cool. Little control room. This is pretty neat.
This one you can see outside. Look at this one. This one you can see outside. That's what I thought.
That's what I heard. In the video on the bus, and they mentioned
the turtle. That's the turtle. Can you imagine in there?
Yeah. They got other submarines here as well. That's an old-fashioned film camera. Yep. Nice. Alright, let's go in here. This is a nice place, and it's free.
Nautilus! Oh! I love you, Whoa! Yo, look at this. I love that. Don't tell me that's the world, like one of the world's biggest submarines. That's not one of the world's biggest submarines. Us two. There's train tracks! Whoa! I'm gonna get run over by a train.
Is that the submarine we're gonna go on?
That's what I was just saying. Wait, that's the EAE 571. It says Nautilus on near the front.
SSN 571.
Nautilus SSN.
Via del Maze.
We will be going on the submarine very soon. Lots of history in this place, folks. Lots of history.
Big one, too.
That's a big missile.
.25 feet long, 33 feet in diameter, displacement over 8,000 tons, and by the intent of our government, the most powerful seagoing weapon ever built. remarkable missile firing ships. 41 for freedom. The building of that fleet stands as a high point in the annals of naval history.
Love you. You are.
This is a little documentary, like almost like Fort Trumbull that I went to a while back.
The USSBN is known simply as Polaris, the fleet ballistic missile firing submarine that gave new meaning to the term sea power. Carrying 16 Polaris missiles, her single purpose, like other deterrent forces on our nation's arsenal, is to be constantly ready to answer the challenge of nuclear aggression. Polaris, however,
You can see your grandson today?
carried at sea aboard the SSBN, which is ever moving, always submerged, hidden, and invulnerable to sneak attack and destruction. Technologically, the SSBN is the most advanced ship ever built. In addition to her 16 nuclear-tipped ballistic missiles and her atom-fired engines of propulsion, there is crammed within her limited space a computer-coupled inertial navigator that for weeks on end and without benefit of any other navigational reference keeps a precise moment-by-moment log of the ship's position. A host of radar, sonar, and communication equipment to give her eyes, ears, and a voice.
That's pretty cool.
Penetrate the eternal darkness of the ocean's depths. Missile checkout, fire control, and launching systems equal to the most complex Cape Kennedy blockhouse. And a vast array of life support machinery that can maintain for months a comfortable and safe atmosphere completely independent of the outside world. To build a ship such as this is a highly demanding task. A task requiring an almost unbelievable level of detailed planning and skillful workmanship. For forming and fitting, mock-ups provide a complete dimensional presentation of the ship's hundreds of systems and components. Dozens of special jigs and tool fixtures enable custom-made components to be fitted exactly to the shape of odd spaces. The SSBN's thick, armor-tough steel hull is built first in smaller sections, then assembled on the ways to form the long cylindrical pressure hull that will encase all other ship systems and components. With near watchmaker's precision, the hull sections are aligned to within thousandths of an inch. And throughout the assembly operation, this alignment is carefully maintained. Coverings over the building ways provide shade from the sun's heat, which on a warm day could cause the entire hull structure to expand unevenly into a slight crescent shape. Also, as the sections are joined, the electric strip heaters girdling the hull maintain a uniform temperature and metal expansion around the hull to prevent the development of undesired stresses at the weld joints. Within 18 months from the date of keel laying, a round-the-clock work schedule and the carefully coordinated efforts of hundreds of master craftsmen and engineers transformed tons of raw materials and pre-assembled subsystems and components into the triumph of technology that is the fleet ballistic missile submarine. High point of the construction activity is the traditional and colorful launching. The ceremony is attended with a great deal of tragedy, which includes loud and stirring band music, several hundred yards of red, white, and blue bunting, patriotic oratory.
The story of the Polaris fleet is the story of science
and champagne. records and for the men who will serve aboard this ship during the years of her active duty. This is a special day. A day of dedication that will long be remembered. But in the overall timetable of construction, the launching merely marks that point at which it is no longer practical to continue the work on the building ways. In fact, nearly a third of the critical construction items have yet to be finished. Except for brief periods spent in dry dock, the now properly launched SSBN will complete her construction in the water. For yet another year, an army of workmen, engineers, and her own Navy crew will swarm throughout her labyrinth of passageways and compartments. Their attention to hundreds of minute details will be focused and intensified until, slowly, the confusion of yet to be connected pipes, cables, and racks of electronic circuitry will give way to an orderly arrangement, signaling that the end of construction is near. The concept of a missile launched from a submarine became feasible shortly after World War II. Regulus was the first practical outgrowth of the early development work. But the air-breathing missiles with their inherent limitations were merely a stopgap. The requirement for longer range, pinpoint accuracy, and greater payload capacity inevitably singled out the ballistic missile. Toward the realization of that objective, the early 1950s saw remarkable technological breakthroughs. Atomic propulsion for submarines became a reality in January of 1955. When the USS Nautilus put to sea for the first time. And for longer-range ballistic missiles, the application of solid-fueled rocket motors became feasible with the development of high-performance aluminized propellants and the reduction in size of nuclear warfare. By the winter of 1956-57, a workable design was fixed for the revolutionary Polaris fleet ballistic missile weapons system. And under the direction of a budding Navy Department management group called Special Projects, a government industry contractor team was established that within months would grow into a nationwide organization of over 20,000 separate contractors and government agencies. Quietly, behind a veil of strict security control, Polaris became a national effort, equaling scope to the Herculean Manhattan project of World War II.
What's that submarine do?
Not just another submarine and missile being built. The fleet ballistic missile weapons system was a totally new concept. The concept became a design. The action that followed was quick and decisive.
Now let's see more.
From broad farmlands that once produced a harvest of onions and tomatoes, factories arose that would produce the components of a missile. From the sterile furrows of California's exhausted gold fields, bunkers were carved and fitted with test stands to fire powerful solid-fuel rocket motors. In the tree-studded New England Valley,
Let's move on.
dust-free facilities were built for the precision assembly of critical guidance and navigation system components. On the building ways at the electric boat shipyard in Groton, Connecticut, a nuclear-powered attack-type submarine, the USS Scorpion, was literally cut in half, and her hull lengthened to allow inclusion of 16 ballistic missile stowage and launch. Renamed USS George Washington. The first of 41 to carry the names of men who have contributed so much to America's freedom, strength, and character. The reins of management swiftly and deftly brought into control a cross-nation network of research, development, and production facilities. And with the assignment of top priorities, there would be no delays due to lack of manpower or material. Program advancement was rapidly accelerated, and achievement milestones were swept into history as the concert of progress steadily swelled. To design and build a ship is only half of putting her to sea. And in the case of the Fleet Ballistic Missile Submarines, not merely one ship, but a whole fleet was being built. Men to sail this fleet were needed, and as vital to the program's success as the priority procurement of critical materials. Also, only the best men would do. And of these, all must be volunteers, ready and able to face the rigors of submarine duty. In the lecture room, endless hours of intensive theory study. In laboratory classes, theory applied to exact duplicates of equipment and systems built to go aboard ship. Finally, operational training under conditions simulated by computer to match those to be encountered at sea.
45. Shoot stop 45. Next stop will be 15.
Over 2 years of concentrated training often is required to qualify a man for critical jobs aboard an FBN submarine. To train the over 10,000 men needed just for the crews of the 41 SSBNs, and the thousands more needed to man the logistics support system. Entire training complexes were built at New London, Connecticut, Dam Neck, Virginia, Charleston, South Carolina, and at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. For logistics support, stateside weapon system supply depots were built at Charleston on the East Coast and at Bangor, Washington on the West Coast.
Wow, good job, Jody. Good job, Mike.
World War II Fleet Boat Attack Center. That's pretty cool. I see people taking videos and pictures with their phones and cameras, so I guess it's okay. Alright, we'll be going outside very soon. We are about to go on the submarine.
I feel weird. You must have trouble like depression. No, you probably just feel tall compared to everything. You just probably feel taller.
They got people sleeping in there too. They even got a toilet in here. How about that, huh? A little toilet. This is a nice place. Look how skinny the doorways are.
I have a feeling that
as you can see, I can fit through here, but it's kind of hard.
Look at the kitchen. See where they eat?
You might want to go ahead of us.
Look in here. See how small those bugs are.
He didn't think his story was so funny.
No, he did not.
Another control room. It's pretty neat.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah. 3 beds. I don't know about this.
This is pretty neat.
This is high.
This will be an interesting video for YouTube.
Look at this.
I know.
6 feet.
I know. That's what I'm saying. How did people do it? Who were told?
I think
Was there a height
I
requirement?
guess they must have heard.
Come here.
This is a line at this.
Wow.
You see this?
Wow. Come, let's go down. We have to go down, guys. Look at submarine.
Dark room.
בכל העולם, תלך על לוחמים של הצוללות, תראה איזה מים עומדים על המדים. אז היה כתוב גם ישראל. היה גם את זה של ישראל.
Call to the doctor to come quick.
Look at this. How skinny these stairs are. These are not made for people my size. This is a very nice museum though. This is inside the submarine itself that we're in right now. There's sure a lot of stuff to see in here. Look how skinny this doorway is. Dave fit through there, but barely. And myself can barely fit through here. Well, we're gonna try. Well, I made it through the door. Tight squeeze, but I made it. Battery well. I guess this is where they have their lunch. When they're on break, I assume. This is the kitchen area. A guy in there cooking. I'm taking snapshots and videos at the same time here. Another skinny doorway. Well, I guess this is the end of the submarine. Hope you enjoyed the submarine tour.
Oh my gosh.
The battery's almost gone in the Kodak ZE-1 right now. This video might be long. I'm using 1080p on the Kodak ZE-1, so hopefully I can edit it just fine. I'm sure I'll be able to. Alright, we're in the gift shop right now. We're outside the museum now. That's another big submarine. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video of the Nautilus Museum. Thank you for watching, folks.